Welcome to Season 3, Episode 2, Choice Beyond Logic, Hope as Biology. Free will? For centuries, we've debated it. Philosophers doubted it. Neuroscientists tested it. Some studies show that the brain lights up with a decision before you're even aware that you've made it. Sapolsky says free will is an illusion. Biology and history are pulling every string. If that's true, then what explains hope? Hope doesn't follow logic. It defies probability. Hope is the voice that whispers, try again, when every neuron says, quit. And here's the twist. When researchers put hope under the microscope, they didn't just find poetry. They found biology. In the 1990s, psychologist Charles Schneider built something called hope theory. He defined hope as more than wishing. It's the belief that you can find a path forward and the motivation to walk it. Since then, peer-reviewed studies have uncovered something staggering. Hope boosts the immune system. Patients with higher hope scores recover faster from surgery and respond better to chronic illness. Hope reshapes the brain. fMRI scans show hopeful thinking engages the prefrontal cortex, the same region needed for planning and decision-making. Hope bends outcomes. In education, higher hope correlates with a higher GPA, independent of IQ. In medicine, it predicts survival rates. So, hope isn't soft. Hope is measurable. Hope is a frequency the body knows how to read. But here's the mystery. Hope doesn't come from the same circuits that predict your next move. The brain's predictive machinery is fast, logical, and often pessimistic. But hope activates the anterior cingulate cortex and the deeper limbic networks, regions tied to emotion, resilience, and meaning. Which means hope is not just an illusion of thought. It's a signal pulsing from deeper within your system. It's a signal strong enough to redirect biology itself. So here's a question. If free will isn't in the brain's predictions, what if it lives in the frequency of hope? Let's test this theory in real time. Think of one area of your life where you've quietly stopped believing change is possible. Notice the sensation that comes with it. Heaviness, tightness, maybe a kind of flat silence inside. That's the signal. Here's the story. Now name the story your nervous system tells around it. Maybe it's too late, or maybe it's nothing will work for me, or I don't have what it takes. See the story for what it is. It's a loop, not the truth. Here's the shift. Now breathe in slowly. And on the exhale, imagine one small door cracking open in that story. Imagine one word of that sentence of the story disappearing. Not a full solution, but just a crack, just a word being erased, and a sentence that begins with, but maybe. Say to yourself, but maybe. This is the biology of hope. Notice the feeling that that statement gives you. We're not fixing everything, but we're shifting the frequency just enough to reopen the choice. Here's a mystery. Hopelessness narrows the brain. It tunnels perception. But hope? It widens the lens. So what are you seeing through your lens? Can you shift the focus? Studies show that when people activate hope, they generate more options, take more creative risks, and recover faster after setbacks. Hope literally rewrites the map of what you see as being possible. So what if free will isn't about choosing anything you want in any moment? What if free will is the ability to keep choosing again and again because hope is still alive? So carry this question with you today. If hope is biology and biology is destiny, what if the truest freedom isn't logic at all, but the frequency of hope that won't let your story end? Next time, we'll see how neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire on demand, makes that hope visible in real time. Until then, remember, hope isn't soft, it's biology. And every maybe you choose is a rehearsal for freedom.